Okay, so we are going to do Leetcode 107 greatest common divisors of strings. It is part of a Leetcode 75 problems. There are chances that it can be asked in coding interviews, maybe. So for two strings S and T, we say T divides as if S can be created like this T plus Okay, then we are given two strings, string 1 and string 2, and we need to return the largest string x such that x divides both string 1 and string 2. So if we take the example that is given in the problem, ABC, ABC, and ABC, then if I have the string ABC, then I can create both the strings string 1 and string 2, yeah, so basically, and that will be the largest as well. There are like like we don't need to complicate it much further. I think we if we like I take the minimum of both like I cannot take substring, basically a string that is of length 6, because the string 2 is of length 3 only, so I will just start with a length that is minimum, so I will start with a sort of a prefix string, so minimum of, so this has length 6 and then this has length 3, so I will just start with a string of basically length 3, then 2, then 1, and then empty. So empty maybe basically empty, that will be always my solution, right? Because if no both the strings doesn't have anything in common, then the empty string we can say is a common one. Yeah, so yeah, I will just so I will say this, let's say it, and so I will just take the minimum of two lengths, so that will be or rather let's calculate the both the lengths separately only. So length 1 will be, in Java we calculate length this way. Is basically for an array it comes without these braces. So what that means is in arrays it is a method variable, but for strings it's a method, right? For arrays it's a variable, and it's for string it's a method. So that's how we calculate the length. Now I can just have a simple for loop where I will say I will start with the minimum of whatever is the minimum amongst the two, and I will go till empty. So basically I will start here and I will go till all the way here. So 0 we don't need to check, basically it will be, we can in the end just say that the empty string is the GCD of the string. Now what we need to do is I will calculate a substring. So I will say string1 dot substring. I can take from 0 to I length, right? So what this will give me, let's say 3 if I have, so it will give me ABC. Now what I need to do is I will, like, if let's say I am at so here we will have different scenarios only. So if I, let's say I have my length 3 and I check for AB, then it won't be possible, right? So the basically if my length of any of the strings of basically both should be 0, then there are chances that this basically current substring may be GCD. So we can check that by just simply doing these operations, when we are checking if the length, currently that length I have if it's divisible by both the string length, so basically it should be divisor of both the strings, right? So then only I will be able to somehow concatenate this like this format. So in this way, if my t's length should be it should like exactly divide it to my s length, then only I will be able to do this, right? Okay, and let's say I have somewhere like copies I can say, wherein I will say by I. So basically this many copies I need, right? So this is some substring as should be repeated these many times to create the string as str1, right? So this is this. So and I can check. So how I will check is I will check with equals method, and we can here we can use this repeat method. We are so basically if we want to basically let's say I have a string as something right is some random thing, then and I want to repeat it, then basically I can just simply do a dot repeat and number of times um, number. So basically what this will give me is this will give me s num times. So we can make use of that, and we can check if this is not equal, then also this current substring is not a common divisor. Similarly we can do this thing for, and here this is basically the casting, wherein so divisor it will return me a double value, right? So but we want to have this integer value, so that's why. So I will just do the same thing again here for the s2. So here I will say s2 equals this guy, and if both of them pass, then basically I have my solution, right? This is the, and we are just, since we are doing moving from like max value to min value, and it is required to return the largest only, so we can just return it that way. And if we come out of this loop, then we can say there is no such solution, right? Let's try to run this. Okay. It works.